Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, this is Matthew Scooby. Welcome back to my channel. So there is a big news that's happened over the weekend. And that is Alex Jones has been banned from YouTube, Facebook, and I think maybe Twitter. And Apple has also shut down some of his channels too. So yeah, I've seen some of Alex Jones' content. And from what I gather, he's a very he's big on conspiracies, right? So he claims that 9/11 was a hoax, that the Sandy Hooks was a hoax. So a lot of that has gotten into a factor when he's making all these allegations, especially when people at Sandy Hook, had their child taken from them from a mass shooter. You could believe what you want. You could believe that these things are a hoax, that they didn't happen. But the fact is that there are still parents that still don't have their children with them. So from what it sounds like, YouTube is finally, they got fed up with him. They got fed up with these lies and these propaganda. But does he really deserve to be banned? That's my question. Let's see.
And that these September 11th terror attacks were an inside job by the government. I'm talking about Alex Jones. He is the founder of InfoWars, and he is now feeling the heat himself. YouTube, Facebook, and Apple all announcing they're removing his content from their platforms. Here's how YouTube explained its decision. Quote, when users violate policies repeatedly, like our policies against hate speech and harassment or our terms prohibiting circumvention of our enforcement measures, we terminate their account.
Okay, I can see where they're coming from, because I've actually seen some of his content where he does go up to people, he does harass people. He's even gone on other YouTubers' channels and harassed those YouTubers, and he's done this quite a lot. I just didn't realize how bad it was.
Counts. With me now, CNN Money's senior media reporter Oliver Darcy, and you were just saying to me you were surprised that they took this kind of action so swiftly.
Yeah, this happened very quickly over the past 20
years. This did not happen quickly. He's been doing this for a long time. And I'm going to be quite honest, there are some things that Alex Jones has said on his channel that I have agreed with somewhat, but I don't know, man. It just, they said, oh, it happened so quickly. No, he's been doing this for a while. And like I said, I have agreed with some of his viewpoints, but not all of them. And I can see where they're coming from now.
4 hours. It seems to really have been prompted perhaps by Apple. Apple last night removed the entire library of Alex Jones's podcast from their store. And then we've seen throughout the day, actually, tech platforms just basically remove Alex Jones from their websites. After Apple removed the podcast, then Facebook came out this morning, and actually really early in the morning, and they said that they had unpublished InfoWars and other pages associated with Alex Jones.
Yeah.
And then YouTube, which had previously issued some sort
this
of
sounds very
effectively where they
coordinated.
live stream.
YouTube and Apple
remove their YouTube page
and
altogether.
Google?
And now we're just kind of seeing other tech platforms, small ones even, just associate with Alex Jones.
Obviously, what he spews is hate and it's abhorrent, but how many folks are on the other side saying freedom of speech?
A lot of people are,
it is freedom of
Jones'
speech.
defenders are saying that they're worried that this might lead to other pages, particularly conservative media pages, being removed. I think it's important to note, though, that Alex Jones had really flagrantly violated a lot of the community standards that YouTube, that Facebook, that Apple have had in place for quite some time. And actually, if you look at it, they say that they removed them because they violated the standards, but Alex Jones had been violating these standards for some time.
Yeah.
And they only actually took action after weeks of media pressure, after weeks of the media outlets saying, you say that this would violate your standards, so why is this still being allowed to be posted? And so Apple was the first at the
Well, that's true, but then again, there's a lot of YouTubers that violate the YouTube standards, and, especially small YouTuber channels that have been banned. But I'm just surprised to see a big YouTuber like him to be banned, so harshly. I say harshly because this, in a way, is freedom of speech. You don't have to agree with Alex Jones. I certainly don't agree with Alex Jones. I just said there's some viewpoints of his that I did agree with, but about 99% of the things that he said I didn't agree with. In fact, I stopped watching his content maybe a year ago, so I kind of forgot about him. But yeah.
This morning, or last night, with the removal of his content, and now we're seeing it trickle out.
It was Apple, and then the domino effect.
Yeah, they do have one point. If someone like Alex Jones can be banned, what about the other conservative channels, maybe liberal channels, left wing, right wing? This could trickle down. This could be. This could lead to other things like a butterfly effect. If they ban this guy for his views, they might do it to someone else. But to be fair, Alex Jones has been harassing people, and he has been saying things that have hurt people when it comes to, like I said, families of the victims of the Sandy Hook or Cook, I forgot the name, Cook or Hook shootings, and maybe even some 9/11 victims and their families.
Darcy, thank you so much.
Let's see. I also have Ben Sharpro. I can't say his name right. I'm just good at butchering names.
Now targeted Alex Jones over at InfoWars. For those who don't know who Alex Jones is, he's a crazy human. So Alex Jones's craze extends to believing that there was a pizza shop in Washington, D.C. that was associated with Hillary Clinton that was running pedophiles from it or some such. He also has suggested that the Sandy Hook massacre was actually a false flag, that it was a bunch of child actors. He has suggested that Seth Rich was murdered by Hillary Clinton, I believe. I think he was involved in the Seth Rich stuff as well. There are very few conspiracy theories in which Alex Jones does not engage. Most famously, he has said in the past that he believes that the government is turning the frogs gay by somehow changing the chemical composition in the water. He's most famous for his emotional outbursts on his show.
Like
so I will say that Alex Jones is wildly entertaining in the same way that WWE Raw is wildly entertaining, and for many of the same reasons. He screams and he yells and he sounds somewhat like Hulk Hogan, and he does not have Hulk Hogan's physique, but takes off his shirt anyway, and he's really just a giant bag of lunacy. Well, he has a very large following because conspiracy theories are, in fact, extraordinarily popular. When people are seeking to place order on chaos, they look to conspiracy theories. There are a lot of people who are big names who are followers of Alex Jones. Most famously, the President of the United States used to call in regularly to Alex Jones and saw Alex Jones as a quasi-ally. Alex Jones claimed that after the election, President Trump was calling him fairly regularly. Jones, as I say, is a toxic personality of the highest order. He and I have gotten into it in the past. That actually ended with him doing a weird imitation of me, which I will play for you in a few minutes here. But
so I didn't know about all this. Like I said, I stopped watching his content maybe about a year ago. You know, in my opinion, it's good to have conspiracy theorists out there because, in my opinion, it keeps governments in check, or the U.S. government in check, to make sure they don't actually try to pull shit like this. But for what it sounds like, Alex Jones has basically said everything is a conspiracy. Like, maybe he's just doing it to get views or whatever. I don't know. This seems to be my opinion, though. Let me know what you guys think, because this will probably be a heavy topic, and people will probably be debating about it, yelling at each other, screaming. This will probably start fights, and this is probably going to trickle down. It's probably not going to end well either for several people, because I can foresee other YouTubers being banned for the same reasons. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. I gotta go. This is my 2 cents. I'm gonna watch a few more videos and get a better opinion on it. So, guys, it's Matthew Scooby. I'll see you later. Peace out.